Yo guys, what is up? Luffy here. So today guys, I'm coming at you with a new Mermail deck profile for the September format. We don't have the ban list yet, and I hope it will come soon so I can change up the deck and make a new deck profile for you guys after the ban list. But right now we gotta do with what we have right now, and we will start off with 2 Abyss Megalo. The reason why I cut this one to 2, sorry guys, is because after playtesting, you just want 2 actually. 2 is enough for the game, for playing one duel, and you still be able to OTK your opponents. And I mean, just run 2, it will be enough. You don't need 3. This is bullshit. People that say you need 3 Megalo, it's just bullshit. So 2 Megalo. Then we have 1, 2 Abysteus. Why 2? Also the same reason as Megalo. I mean, you can run 3 right now with this, because with 2 Megalo and 3 Steus it is less brickier than it was. But I mean, you need Steus to be able to do your combo to go into VFD for turn 1. So you need 2 Steus being able to discard 1 and special summon Steus, search 1 guns. So I mean, 2 Steus is enough. Maybe run 3, but 2 is perfect for me. Then we have the 1 Willing Glacia. I mean, always every Mermail player run this card, so always run it. Being able to ditch 2 cards out of your opponent's hand is awesome. Then we have the Mermail Little Monsters with 2 Mermail Abyss Guns, 1 Mermail Mender. Right now just these 3 is enough. You need guns just to be able to search with Megalo, to Abysteus, and revive 1 Mermail monster, and sometimes you just want to search Demander for a combo to make VFD. So these 2 aside, so I think that was all the Mermail monsters. So let's go into the Atlantians. So we have the classical 3 Neptibus. I mean, this is a combo starter of your deck. You normal summon him, send 1 Dragoons to grave, add 1 Dragoons, and go off with the plays. And also being able to revive 1 Atlantian monster to go into a rank 4 possibly is also awesome. So you need this card at 3. Then also a card that you need is Dragoons. Still don't have the ultis yet. Just wait for a month or 2 and I will have them. So 2 Dragoons, just being able to search. This is the straddles of your deck. So I mean, I understand why it's at 2 and not 3. Otherwise it will be just broken. But 2 Dragoon is perfect. Just run them. It's awesome. Then we have the 2 Infantry and still the 1 Marksman. I still think that is a perfect ratio. Just 2 infantry to pop face up card and 1 marksman to pop set is enough. So yeah, just this is a perfect ratio. Then we have 2 game seals. I mean, 4 Tridents, VFDs, Masterpiece still around, everything I think. Kaiju is awesome, and if you Kaiju 1, you can always special summon the other. If you have 2 Kaijus in hand, always awesome. Then we have the 1 Deep Sea Diva. I mean, OP card. Just an automatic Neptibus, synchro summon into Tatsunoko. We all know that. The 1 Maxi for going second. And then the 2 Ghost Ogre. I finally have 2, so run 2 Ghost Ogres. It is awesome, just going second. Then we have the 2 Twin Twisters. 2 Twin Twister. I mean, Mermail hates back row. I mean, Solemn Strike and all this stuff. And I mean, you wanna run 2 Twin Twister at least. Sometimes you don't have your marksman in hand and you need them, so 2 Twin Twisters. Then for spicy decks, we have 2 My Buddies. I mean, Trident around, Ghost Ogre being one of the most used hand traps. My Buddy is really important right now. You don't want your Abyss Megalo to be Ghost Ogre or Trident, so you want these 2 in your deck. Maybe even run 3, but sometimes it can be bricky. Then we have 2 instant fusion. We have 2 targets right now in the extra deck, so I mean instant fusion is perfect going into your Sea Monster of Theseus or your rare fish into a rank 4 play is awesome. So that's that. Then we always run the 2 Moray of Greed. Just milling in your hand just helps a lot with the brick hands, so you want these 2. I would recommend just playing a 2. Sometimes 3 can be bricky. Then we have the 1 Chalice, just being able to Chalice VFD or Trident or whatever you need to. Then the Abyss Scale of Cetus and the Abyss Scale of the Mizuchi. Still putting these 2 in the main deck. This one just because I'm afraid of mirror forces and all this stuff, and this one just because of the spells that are coming around. Then we have other spicy tags, I mean. 1 Salvage, 1 Surface. Sometimes you're running low on your resources and you want them back in your hand or back on the field, so that's why you run these 2. And I mean, I have the hollow ones, so why not play them? Then we have the 1 Upstart to be able to play at 39. And I mean, given 1000 life points at for your opponent, it isn't really important. 1 for 1, I mean just for Neptibus on the field. 1 Raigeki, just because you want board wipes. 1 Soul Charge to be able to recycle everything back. And 1 Book of Moon. This is actually my 2nd Chalice. And sometimes you just want a Book of Moon, something that you can get over in attack position, so that you just Book of Moon them into defense, and voila. So that was the main deck. Let's go into the extra deck. So extra deck now, we have 1 Mermail Abyss Gaios. The reason behind Mermail Abyss Gaios is just because I mean it's a little worse than VFD, but sometimes you don't have the Mandar engrave and you just want to make Abyss Gaios. So then we have the 1 Abyss Dweller. I mean, always kaijus, dinos around. You have Lightsworn, you have zombies, you have Chalice. Can stop Chalice a little bit, not much, but it can help sometimes. Then we have, wait a second. Then we have VFD. VFD is OP. I mean, just being able to in the standby phase detach 1 and stop everything. If they don't have a Chalice in hand or whatever, you just screw them up so much. This card has won me games like crazy. Then we have Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand, just there because of Mulling Glacia, so that you don't skip your next battle phase. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, just for those True Draco matchups you want to make this one because it just burns them for a lot. Then we have Castel, the what was it? The Sky Blaster Musketeer. I mean, just being able to shuffle 1 face-up card that would float is just awesome. Then into the synchros, we have first of all Trish, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. I mean, if you can make Trish along with Mulling Glacia, you just ditch 3 cards out of your opponent's hand, and then they just have 3 cards next turn, and just not a lot of decks can recover from 3 cards in hand. Then we have the 1 White Aura Whale, I mean board wipe and coming back as a synchro. White Aura Dolphin, being able to halve the attack of 1 of your opponent's face-up attack monster. Then we have Leo, the Sacred Tree, just being able to grind for games, and I mean sometimes can be handy against Sing Sing. Then we have the 1 Tatsunoko for the combo with Neptibus and Deep Sea Diva. Then we have the 1 Brainak, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, just being able to bounce one card back to hands or back to extra or field or whatever. It's always awesome, and so that some cards won't float. Then we have the 1 Rare Fish and the 1 Sea Monster of Theseus. Sea Monster of Theseus just for your possible Trish plays, and Rare Fish just for your rank 4. So that was all for the extra deck. Now going into the side deck. So for the extra deck we have 2 Chalice, same reason as why it is in main. Just sometimes you just don't want to run 3 Chalice in main because you never know what you are going to go against. So World Chalice 2 times inside, then 2 Dark Holes inside, I mean, obvious reasons. Your deck is an OTK deck. You just want to OTK your opponent. You want a clear field to do that. So 2 Dark Hole is perfect. 1 Twin Twister. I mean, I have 2 in main. Sometimes you want to destroy a lot of back rows. 1 Mind Control, just because sometimes you just want to use their Trident. So what happens is you do Mind Control, you take over the Trident, and sometimes they will choose rather destroy it for you, and sometimes it can help you out with what you have in hand. So you Mind Control them, tape up their own Trident, and then you can go forward and further with your plays. You don't have to be afraid of Trident anymore. So this can be like a forced chalice sometimes. And then we have for the traps 1 Imperial Order, I mean for those spell heavy decks. Then we have 2 different Dimension Grounds, just for those dino matchups you want to win against. Then we have 2 Mask of Restrict, 2 beautiful German ones. Awesome. Just because, you know, Draco is around still, and that sucks. Then we have 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. I mean, also for those spell heavy decks. 1 Skill Drain, because it fucks Zoo so much. And 1 Solemn Warning, just to be able to warning your opponent's masterpiece. You just wait for them to summon a masterpiece and you warning. So that was all for the deck profile. Now I'm going to show you guys 1 combo to go into VFD. So guys, I'm back. I'm going to show you right now the combo to go into VFD first turn. A lot of players don't really know this one, but I'm going to show you guys. It is actually a 2-card combo, but you need 1 extra Water Monster engraved. So this marksman can be whatever you want it to be, but I just want 1 ulti in my hand. So you're going to start with 1 Neptubis, going to normal summon it, use its effect, and hope you don't get Ghost Ogre. Discard 1 Dragoons, add 1 Dragoons. Then you are going to special summon the Episteus, going to discard the other Dragoons. You do your Chainlinks, doesn't matter. So you're going to use Steus effect, going to search the Mander, and then you're going to use Dragoon's effect, going to search the Megalo. So that's all. Then what you're going to do is use Megalo effect, going to discard these 2, Mander and your other water monster, doesn't matter which one, and special him. Then what you're going to do, you're going to use Megalo effect. I mean, you can, you don't have to, but I just don't like drawing into my equipped spells next turn. So you get out one of your equipped spells, doesn't matter which one, just put it in hand. Then you're going to activate Mander Effect Engrave to increase all your Mermail monsters' level by 2, so you banish him. Then these 2 are going to be level 9s. You're going to overlay into your VFD. So I mean, right now this is our first first combo. You just need actually 2 cards in hand plus 1 water monster, doesn't matter which one, just 1 Neptubis and 1 Abysteus, and you have the VFD and I mean your spell in hand. So I mean guys, you can always just like the video and leave a comment in the comment section below to let me see what you guys want to see next. And always guys, just sub if you want to see the videos and deck profiles that are coming later on. Guys, thanks a lot for watching, and until the next time.